Cool. So we have clutch plates. Barnett clutch. We've got steels. And we've got friction plates. And then we also have recoil springs. And some Honda bond. This is a gasket maker, basically. A container, which we'll fill up with our oil of choice. And then fill those, put those in there. Let them soak. We have an oil filter. And we have a brand new magnetic drain plug. Alright, so now we're gonna bust these open. We have these currently sitting in the Honda, or the oil, in a fresh Toll House cookies container. Clean. This oil is clean, and we're gonna reuse this oil back in the motor. So I'm gonna swap these after probably about, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and soak the other side so that these friction plates get soaked. Or this top one at least, because the bottom ones are getting soaked. The steels don't really have to be soaked, but it just helps. So now I'm going to drain the oil that's currently in this, and then replace the filter, put that new magnetic drain bolt under there, and then we should be able to bust the cover off, take out the old plates, put the new ones in, and then, after that, I guess, put the cover back on, and then Honda bond it, obviously, and then refill it. Not much has occurred. Still have these soaking. Haven't flopped them over yet, or at least put that friction under. Just setting things up, set myself up for success. Clean, fresh new oil, fresh new filter, recoil springs, Honda bond, tools, right-hand side. This is where I'm gonna put the old plates, in here, or maybe even in here, I don't know. Gonna do the oil change now. You should know how to do an oil change. You're a grown-ass human. If not, YouTube it, buddy. There's my drain plug right there. It is a 12 millimeter. I'm replacing it with a big old fat 17 millimeter. Does it matter? I don't know. I have no clue why. Whatever. On standby, we have brake cleaner. As you know, oil, it's fucking terrible. And that's about it, and I'm gonna do an oil change. All right, so we've been having some struggles here, but it is what it is. You know, a little bit of mess goes a long way. It's fine. We're drained. Gonna put the new filter on, new drain plug, not fill it up yet. Bust this cover off and do the clutch. All right. Took all the bolts out. Put the new filter on. And put the new drain plug on. Now we just need to pry this off using tabs like that, like this, and like this. And once I get it off, I'll get right back to you. All right, a few casualties later, a lot of casualties later. We are here. We've popped the cover off. Me too, gang, me too. So now we're gonna pop this off, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get all these lined up. Swap down those. Shouldn't take too long, but you know. This took forever anyway, so. All right, well, we just, in fact, just time skipped, you know, time traveled. Clean off this gasket here, or clean off the gasket maker on this F4i. It's not to be perfect, obviously, because we're going to be replacing it with more gasket maker. So it goes the same way. The new clutch plates, you know, steels and friction plates go in the same way that you took out the old ones. So keep it in a stack, and the same way that you took them out, you put them in. You may have judder springs, which are the little, like, tiny little steel things that go around this. Opened end, you'll know what I mean. But they're like, there's like bevel like this, it's a circle. It's bevel like this. Opened end, this end. Outside, away from the engine, towards me. There was 2 of them in mine. Some people take them out, doesn't really matter. They're there for a reason. I leave them in, cool. Friction steel, friction steel, friction steel. Yeah. Cool. These, according to the manual, it's supposed to be 9 Newton meters of torque. I gave her the good old, yeah. Yep, good enough for me. And that should be it. I should be cleaning off this surface here, but it's pretty good, and I'm pretty lazy, so we're gonna put some Honda Bind on here, Honda Bind on there, and then we're gonna put the back on, the cover back on. 1, 2, skip a few. Got the cover back on, new clutch on, or in, cover back on. This properly done took me a little while. It took me like 4 or 5 tries. Sucks. It is what it is. Tighten all these down. All 10 of them, or however many. I'm having my own issue. You probably won't have this issue, but with my routing of my clutch cable. It's like reaches, but it's too much. An issue you probably won't have or shouldn't have, but it's just the way my cable is routed, so that's it. I'm gonna finish this up another day because I got work tomorrow. The mess, it's gonna dry and it'll be clean. Everything's all dirty over there. The problem with this is broken. It is what it is. I'll fix it. Did all that. Have this there. Used half of this. And then used the full one of that. Yeah, honestly, not much to it other than friction steel, friction steel, friction steel, and those judder springs. If you have them, use them. If you don't, it's okay. Sorry I couldn't show you, it just is what it is. Fucking, this is a pain in the ass in the end of it, so filled it up. We're good to go.